Europeans to test Iran's appetite for nuclear compromise as sanctions loom. Push for breakthrough intensifies ahead of August deadline, July 24, 2025. European diplomats are preparing a last-ditch effort to revive nuclear diplomacy with Iran, seeking to avoid a confrontation that could see the reimposition of unsanctions by October. With talks stalled and time running out, European powers are pushing for a breakthrough before the end of August, hoping to gauge Tehran's willingness to compromise. The renewed diplomatic push comes amid growing fears that Iran is edging closer to weapons-grade nuclear capabilities, while tensions rise across the Middle East. The so-called E3 Britain, France, and Germany are working to prevent a total collapse of the 2015 Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action JCPOA, from which the United States withdrew in 2018. A critical window for diplomacy at the heart of the current effort is a rapidly closing diplomatic window. Under a resolution linked to the original JCPOA, key sanctions could snap back automatically in October unless a new agreement is reached or the deadline is extended. The Europeans are not giving up, said a senior EU diplomat. We believe there is still time to find common ground, but Iran must show real intent to de-escalate and cooperate. Iran, for its part, has signaled that diplomacy remains an option. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Nasser Kanani stated this week, "There is still time for a solution through dialogue. Iran has not closed the door to negotiation." Nuclear concerns mount. European intelligence assessments indicate that Iran has enriched uranium to near weapons-grade levels and is expanding its advanced centrifuge infrastructure, while Tehran insists its nuclear program is for peaceful purposes. Inspectors from the International Atomic Energy Agency (IAEA) have expressed growing concern over lack of transparency and restricted access to facilities. The situation has alarmed Western officials, who fear that without a renewed agreement or clear restrictions, the region could face a dangerous nuclear escalation. Sanctions snapback. What's at stake? Under UN Security Council Resolution 2231, a single signatory to the JCPOA can trigger a snapback of pre-2015 UN sanctions if Iran is found in non-compliance. With the US outside the deal, European powers would have to make that move, a step they have so far resisted, preferring to keep the door open to diplomacy. However, pressure is mounting. Domestic voices in Europe and the US are urging a tougher stance, while Iran's regional rivals, particularly Israel and Saudi Arabia, have called for stricter enforcement. To avoid triggering the sanctions, some diplomats have floated the idea of a technical extension, a temporary deal that freezes Iran's most sensitive nuclear activities in exchange for delaying the sanctions deadline. Iran has not publicly responded to that proposal.